welcome back to Beck's Fashion Tutorials. It's been a long time, but we're back. We are back. Thank you and welcome to all our new subscribers. We really appreciate the support, and all our old subscribers, thank you for staying subscribed and watching our videos and sharing them with your friends. We really appreciate it. So now that we're back, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be mixing it up, how to, styling, everything. So today is a styling video. I'm going to a wedding today. I've already got a dress made by the one and the only Becky from Beck's Fashion Tutorials, and I am going to be showing you what to style it with. You'll see the full fit and also how to do a head tie. So I've never done one before, that's the truth. I've never tied a head tie before, a gele, but I'm going to be doing that today with you guys. Just a simple something for those who've never done it before, you don't have time to do it for whatever reason, or you just can't find someone to tie the gele for you, like whatever the reason is. So I'm back. Makeup on, no lip gloss because that's the last step. And we are going to be tying the gele. This is, I believe, ashoke. So it's quite long. Got my hair down in a simple bun. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. It's all right if the bun at the back shows. So let's begin. Okay, so I'm not a pro, but I'm doing what works for me. So there's a couple of lines in this. So I'm going to firstly fold it to give a bit of a pleated finish. Only because I have a very small head and this is a bit long. So I don't really want it to be sticking out too tough. So I'm just doing a couple of pleats, and I'm just doing it in the middle where it's going to be on my forehead here. Okay, so it should look like this, your finished pleat product. And holding on to those pleats, gotta be careful because it will just come undone. Just gonna put that right on my head and just push it back a bit. So if you see that there's extra, if obviously you want it to be covered, you can of course just leave it like that, but I do not. So I'm going to pleat it just a little bit more so that it fits perfectly to end just at the beginning of my bun. Okay, I think that should be okay. All right, let's try this again. Just gonna bring that a little bit. I think you can probably do the pleats while it's on your head. It might be easier to see what you're doing. I think that's all right. So this is what it should look like. It doesn't matter if this section's not so neat, because I guess it's gonna wrap on top afterwards as well. I've made sure I've got an equal amount on each side, just because that's what I feel comfortable working with. So once you do that, you can tie it like so in a knot if you can. but if you can't, just pull it across as tightly as you can. Obviously not as tight to squeeze your head, but tight enough that you know it's not gonna come off. And obviously, as you can see a bit of my bun, no biggie. So you can do this with any kind of fabric, and I guess the rolls will come out different depending on the type of fabric. This fabric's quite hard, but at the same time it's quite fluid. It's a bit of a weird one. You can do it with normal cloth, Ankara, or you can do it with kente, any kind of fabric, as long as it's enough to tie around your head a couple of times. So next, what I'm going to do is to twist it all the way down, making sure it's, so I'm going to cover my ear just a little bit, and then bring it round like so, and you twist it round and bring it to a finish. So when you bring it to a finish, you tuck it in underneath the original roll there, like that, and just make sure it's done properly, nice and tight, so that you know it's not going to come off at any point in time whilst you're dancing or doing whatever you're doing. So because I have a small head and this is a lot of fabric, it's going to come round again for me, and it's going to come all the way. So I'm going to twist it again on the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing. So you can decide whether to bring it forward or to take it to the back, but I think for me, I think I'm gonna bring it to the front. Okay, so again, twist it to the back and finish it at the end. It's a bit rigid, this fabric, so it's a bit hard for me to get this one in, but I shall get there eventually. Okay, just tucking all that in and making sure it's actually in and it's not going to unravel because my hair's a mess. Okay, so I think it is secure. So there we have it. Simple turban head tie. You can just fix this bit so that it's not too puffy. Covers the back of my head, sides, and the front. So now for accessories. So accessories, I'm talking accessories. I've even gone to tie green head tie, and I haven't even told you guys or shown you the dress I'm wearing. So today I am wearing a panel dress. Got a thigh split there, yeah. One shoulder, which is quite extravagant. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a two-tone kind of color, green. So with this dress, I was thinking, first of all, I had shoes to match, so I had to find something that would match my shoes. And I was thinking doing a green with a gold tone. So first I'll start with the shoes because that's what gave me the inspiration for everything else. Literally, you'd think I bought these shoes with the dress. It's a bit of a two-tone goldy greeny color with a bit of snake skin. Block heel for comfortability, and also because it's a lace dress and it's a long lace dress, you don't want your heel to be trapped and then you fall and then you embarrass yourself or injure yourself you don't want that. So always a block heel, especially if you're wearing a long lace dress, especially if the lace has a few holes inside. Don't make that mistake with a pencil heel ever. Secondly, earrings. I didn't want to go for anything too much because there's a lot going on the fabric. I've got an extravagant one shoulder sleeve. So just a little drop down. It has a mixture of colors. It's got the black, it's got the green, it's got the silver, a bit of gold there if you can see it. I believe these earrings are from Aldo. So just a little drop down. Obviously drop down because my head's covered, so there is no hairstyle in sight. So just something to bring it out a little bit, but at the same time not to be too much. Bracelet, just a standard gold with a little silver, and of course the gold watch. And how could we ever forget a green bag? Not anything over the top because I'm not stealing food, but yeah, just something to keep your basics inside, basically. So here we have it, the finished look with the dress. Got the earrings on, watch and bracelet, and ready to go. Thanks for tuning in to Beck's Fashion Tutorials. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye.